And welcome to Girls Run These Worlds. I am your keeper, Sade or Ambrose, she, they pronouns. Tonight we're going to be picking up from where we left off with the Arcane Course Seekers. We're going to be going into episode 4, a little heavenly, a little sick. But we are going to start with our cast here, starting with Iris. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Iris, she, they pronouns as well, and I'm playing Cordelia the Monstrous, and her pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. Vin.
Oh my god, hi. I'm Vin, he, they, and I'll be playing Millie, they, them, the spooky.
Oh, we love to hear it. Red.
Hi, I'm Mischievous Red. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing Megan Frost, whose pronouns are also she, her, the crooked.
And Jazz.
What up? My name's Jazz. I go by she, they pronouns, and I am playing Mo Jackson, who goes by she, her pronouns, and she is the professional.
Cool. And we're excited for tonight. But before we do our recap, I'm going to be telling y'all about some content warnings just in general, because things are going to get really intense, probably. So this will be a series that focuses on the following elements: trauma, processing trauma; grief, processing grief; minor body horror; dark imagery or concepts; descriptive scenes of death, not gory, just eerie or dark; illusions and altered realities; memory manipulation; and just creepy atmosphere. Please take care of yourselves if these elements or how they are portrayed bother you in any way. It's okay if it makes you uncomfy. Step away, take your time. That goes for not just audience members, but also the cast here. Walk off on any time if something comes up. Of course, safety tools are in place. Now, to get back to the recap. We start off last time where Millie was going to visit Ezra, going back in time a little bit, and having a very interesting, awkward conversation in an elevator with a certain Theo. Can you recap what happened there at all, Millie?
Well, it was awkward. It wasn't great. They tried to attack poor innocent, never done a thing wrong in his life, Theo, with the muffin and some magic. When we got to the apartment, Ezra thought that the two of them were ganging up on them, and I tried to make a really weird triangle analogy, which didn't work out. And while Theo was getting Ezra equipped with this new magic, Millie tried to snoop around. Really didn't get much. Had a tense conversation with both Theo and Ezra, and they end up leaving.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And you learned a bit too from just a little bit. You know that the magic like their magic is changing, but you don't know enough, and it's unfortunate because dice suck sometimes. But after that, we go forward into like present time as 12's traveling back from the bookstore coffee shop after they get their hands on the journal. Did anyone want to jump in about what happened there? Because I feel like there was a heart to heart that happened in the middle of a New York City sidewalk.
A heart to heart?
Kind of like I think someone essentially, well, no, Millie noticed that Cordelia was being sly, and then that opened up some stuff.
My snide comments kind of got the best of me, and Millie finally sort of keyed in on what Cordelia had been espousing, and we sort of came free, or like came to each other about what was actually going on a little bit more.
After some pushing, let's be honest.
Kind of pulling teeth a little bit, and then also
Let's be
bringing
honest.
up
Emphasis.
Also bringing up that you knew about Ezra, essentially, or you all knew about Ezra. And it was a little bit of a heart to heart, just a little bit. Aurora calls Mo, and Mo tells the truth about what happened, which we're all really proud about, actually.
Thank you. I've been working on it. We'll see how long that trend continues.
We'll see. Don't worry, man. Don't even trip. But yeah, Aurora is really snappy in general and uptight, and it was marvelous. Not for Mo, but for me. Y'all get back to HQ, and you are met with Jack. You present the book to Jack. How does that go? What happened during that scene there?
Well, I sort of dropped the ball immediately, being like, "Oh yes, this is the person that I'm not supposed to talk about, but did." And
But
then yeah, Jack, they had some words about that, but and
hmm
bless their heart, they very much tried to help protect what we had been working on and keep that a secret. And yes, some of us, Meg, uh, sort of keyed in on what I had been trying to do. And once again, it was let out that um, me trying to formulate how to rebody a ghost, if you will, was supposed to be for Ezra, but I sort of shift gears over the past day.
hmm And you also find out when Mo provides the journal after some questioning by Jack that something's not quite right. Memory might be missing or memory might be altered. You're not entirely sure. But what's to say you had a long day. It's been stressful. It's probably
It's been
fine.
one day.
Yeah,
It's
it's
been
been
a
one
day.
whole ass day. No other like
Wow.
it's just been one day,
It
guys.
feels like a
That's a lot of
week.
hours.
It really does. Yeah.
Busy day.
Yeah, so that's all fine and good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you are sent to. We are told to go to the medic wing to just get checked up to make sure there is nothing wrong. And then you do. But you leave your kids behind, and when you leave them behind, stuff might
No,
go.
I told them not to get into trouble.
Trouble
But
finds us.
trouble finds y'all in general, all of you.
I don't look at me. Please don't look at me.
All right, so Megan, you decide to go back to your hideout just to find out more from if anyone returned yet, and you are
Yeah.
encountered with someone.
I run into Zane, who is a giant jerk. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. He says some
Yeah.
things that bring up like history, but he's really just being a jerk. And
He's
then
just being a
Marcus
dick.
comes and scares the shit out of him.
And we love Marcus for it. Marcus is amazing.
Marcus is good.
Y'all get back to the hideout, and you encounter Jesse, who has information for you.
Yes. They
And
have seen Jesse's pronouns, she, her, or they?
yeah, she heard you.
She, her. Okay. She spied on Theo for me, found out where Theo lives, and then mysteriously had time missing, which is kind of difficult for a Fae. So we call L,
Mm-hmm.
as any good person does. They tell their superiors the truth, especially when they're in over their heads.
I don't know about that.
That's fair. Yeah, and so we find out that they think that Theo's a Nephilim, an angel,
Nephilim.
basically.
Yeah.
So there's that. That very, 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 very powerful.
Mm-hmm. That might be as powerful or more powerful than
Yep.
L.
Yep.
And you have a location for.
I give a location,
So
and L calls says that the deal's over once we have the information, or once I've visited Theo's place and get that information back.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that one goes. And then Cordelia, you followed. You decided to have Willow help you find more information about the ingredients that you need, and y'all might have struck in a deal as well as had a heart to heart. You want to talk about?
Sorry, there's a dog barking very loudly.
You're fine. Ew. I promise it's
I think
fine.
Okie dokie. So yes, I made a deal giving her some of my essence as well as a sort of pre-order on my blood. And for that, she went to go get me some of the reagents that I need for this ritual. And I sort of came clean to her that I missed having a body and that I am starting to just sort of starting to be harder and harder to deal with that. And I then got a call from some sort of summoning spell of sorts, and apparently someone was listening in on that as I was yoinked directly to Ezra's apartment.
And interesting that that happened in front of Willow, by the way. And then on top of that, someone witnessed that. Millie.
Oh boy, I wonder who that could be. Oh joy. Yeah, Millie saw that and just is having some complicated feelings we might have to work out in a bit. Who knows?
Sure. After that happened, we go back to Mo, who had a conversation with Jack Olson while being checked up. There was a little bit of a moment there before someone else came in. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. Damien came in. Damien, the detective that Mo fancies, I guess you could say. And they had a nice little like back and forth about whether they're meeting, if they're going to meet. Is Mo okay? Yes, she was cleared. Is she okay? That's debatable, but she was cleared by the doctors. And then he brings up the elephant in the room, or on her finger, which is to say, aren't you married? Is this a date? And she goes, oh, no, I was married. Not anymore.
Mhm.
And cleared that up. So now they're totally fine, and nothing else happened after that.
I beg to differ. So as you like before you decide like, oh yeah, like that was a nice ending to like the day. You get a message on your phone from your deceased husband, Dion Jackson, and then you are pulled into a memory of some sort, and it doesn't end the way you remember. And then who knows what happens after that. So we're all caught up, everyone. So without further ado, let's get started. You're gonna pull up on following Megan. Megan, who you're gonna be traveling to Theo's apartment, correct?
Yep, we're gonna go now.
You're going to verify if that's actually their apartment.
Yes.
Who are you bringing with you? You bringing the
Uh,
whole entourage, or?
I am bringing Ace and Marcus, and then
Mhm.
Kat staying behind.
Cool.
But is on
So,
like I imagine Kat has ways of just being there without being there and listening
mhm.
in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I imagine that's
so
what's happening.
there cats following y'all or knowing where y'all are, and it's
Yeah.
kind of creepy because it is what it is. But techies, you are so you're heading in this direction right here from here. Don't do that. Go away. So like you're coming here, and then you're trying to get to this location right here. Um, so while you're traveling, what is your mode of transportation? I'm assuming you're either driving or y'all are just taking public transit.
We're probably taking public transit,
Interesting. Okay, so you
trying to
are
blend in as much as we can.
okay. All right, so cool. So you're taking the subway. Then you're taking I don't know what line that would be, but like you're taking the subway. It doesn't take that long, but it is gross in terms of smell. But it's 3 o'clock, 4 p.m. It is getting slightly darker where you are, uh, where you're heading from. Just because it's October, it gets darker sooner is the best way to put it. Um, and uh, as you're traveling there, it's oddly empty. It'll get busy when it's around 4:35, so you got a right time to travel. You all are sitting in a subway car. Kind of, Marcus is standing up, deciding not to sit, and you and Ace are sitting next to each other on one of the blue seats. It's gonna be about 5 minutes before y'all get to your destination, blending in. Uh, Marcus is looking at you, but every time you make eye contact with him, he turns away. Uh, but other than that, the scene's yours.
Oh, what's wrong, Marcus?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? It's totally fine. Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You're the one that keeps looking away.
Okay, well, it kind of, I kind of eavesdropped a little bit on your boss.
I mean, you were there, so it's not really eavesdropping.
No, no, not like not. That's not what I mean. I meant Miss Jackson, Mrs.
Oh,
Mix Jackson,
that
Miss
boss.
Jackson. Uh, yeah. I didn't realize she went through that much.
He hasn't really told us about much of it, to be honest.
Well, whoever she was talking to pulled a lot out of her. It's kind of not great to watch.
Should I check up on her, you think?
I mean, if she doesn't want to talk about it, don't say I said anything, please. Like, but if you want to, maybe it would be nice to.
Yeah, I don't know how I would know about any of it other than you, but I'll think of something, I'm sure.
See, I shouldn't have said anything, but of
No, you
course.
definitely should, Marcus.
Okay, all right. Ace just is like kicking their feet. This is like, what's this about? What happened? Everything okay with your cell in general? Y'all seem to
Dramatic
be like,
backstories. That's all.
oh, I see. Okay, I don't want to know anything about that. But y'all have a lot of stuff going on in general. It seems like people keep talking. They're talking more than
Oh,
normal.
joy.
So you might want to keep a low. Well, this isn't really low. We're trying to keep a low profile. So far, we're okay. Like Ace like looks around. Yeah, I think we're okay. But this isn't really a low bar thing. Keeping it cash. You know, like this is literally breaking into a handler's apartment.
They're no longer a handler, or at least they're not our handler. I don't think they're a handler at all anymore.
Well, I
Are
thought
they?
that it was a temporary thing.
I mean, with their positions, it's hard to say. They change so often.
What do you even know about this guy? Besides, obviously, what this mysterious Fae person told you about them. Do you know anything else about Theo?
There's not a lot on them. They're like they're just like the wind. There's
Hmm.
very little things there. They're suddenly here a few years ago. Nothing really
Hmm.
predates that.
Well, speaking from experience, there are reasons why people vanish and reappear. You know, and Marcus kind of jerks his jaw at John. He's like, yeah, some people don't want to be found.
I mean, I imagine if anyone's exceptionally good at that, they're supernatural beings with the
Yeah,
ability to literally disappear, I imagine.
apparently from memories too, which in and of itself is kind of creepy, to be honest.
Yeah, that's something we should keep an eye out for.
I wonder how that
Memory
works.
manipulation.
Mm. I wonder how that works exactly. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's. Are you sure you want to do this, or is it kind of too late to turn back because this is a deal with the unknown entity?
I mean, how many bad places have we broken into that have been run by like these types of people?
That's fair. Well, bottom line is we have a plan. We got your back. I just hope that you nothing bad happens to you after this. If this is the right decision to give this information to this L.
The devil you know.
You would definitely say something like that. Aces just leans back in their seat, just like shrugs, like, "Hey, like I said, I'm just with you." So with that, unless there's anything else you want to ask, y'all pull into the station, and then you pull into a residential area of like a line of brownstones, essentially. Very nice neighborhood. Um, in your humble opinion. Mhm. So yeah, in your humble opinion, it is a very nice residential place. It's kind of like it's one of those things where it costs an arm and a leg, I guess, to own a place like this. Usually, people rent out like a level on a brownstone. Um, and it's kind of weird that this is the location you are coming to, but hey, it's all good. Um, it's a little busy, but the location that you're looking for is on a corner that has a garden off to the left hand side. There's of course a walk up. There's like a stairs going down to a lower level, and then of course like there might be a fire escape or an attempt at a fire escape on the left hand side of um, where the garden is. So there's a couple ways you can get in.
Okay. So, are there like any? They'll get closer, and she'll tell them to like look for any visible like barriers to entry, whether it be like cameras. I'm more expecting like magical barriers to entry or magical surveillance is more what I'm expecting.
Hmm.
But I'll also tell them to look out for like normal means too. Um,
Okay. If you wanted to look out for, did you want to do some kind of magic of your own to find out if there is any magical barriers?
I don't know if I have the ability to really do that.
Let me check.
The closest thing I could think of would be observe another place or time
How
to
about
like
this?
see if they put anything up.
Roll read a bad situation.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's actually perfect. That might be for you. We haven't done that yet because now we're getting to that
Okay.
turn. Got it. 7. All right. So with that, you hold 1. Ask one of the questions below.
Read a bad situation. What's my best way in?
There it is. So obviously not the front door. Ace, even if you were getting ready to, I don't think you would, but like Ace would like you can feel in the back of your head, Ace would like slap your hand. Like no, never go through the front door. Come on now. But there is a window. The best way in probably is through the fire escape to get up there. Someone that's more agile to enter. 1 or 2 people. And doing it quickly there is a low chance that is affected or has a barrier of any sort, like magic or an alarm. Um, it's risky to go to the lower level because it's kind of similar, but it would be a basement leading up to the main level. So you might want to go through the fire escape,
Okay. But
through
you
the
said
garden.
stealthier people or like more dexterous light people need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm imagining that would be Ace and Megan. Marcus
Mm-hmm.
is kind of a huge dude due
Yeah.
to,
He's like, I get
well,
it.
who he
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm. He's like, all right, yeah, I get it. I'll wait out here and not be conspicuous. And he kind of like casually starts walking off, and waits to see if anyone opens the door. So like he's gonna blend in to like his not surroundings. Like this isn't like a like he's he's not like blending into like a background of forest or anything like that. Just more like, oh yeah, it's city. I'm just walking around. So he's gonna do a lap essentially. Well, you'll do
Okay,
that.
cool. And then they're gonna go into the fire escape.
All right, cool. Can you roll? Ooh, cool for me.
Just straight.
Actually, act under pressure, but yeah,
Okay.
still cool.
Act under pressure. Button.
And I'll do the same thing, just in case. So back up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
My
oh my
rolls were
god.
so close tonight. I don't have the 12s.
It's like, oh no, it's right on the
The
line.
day I need them.
All right, the keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay. If you, so you're hopping up on the fire escape. If you do that, either. Mhm. you're gonna damage your hand when you're going up the fire escape. It's not gonna be like a big. It's not. You're not even gonna take harm, but you are gonna cut yourself or nick yourself when you start climbing up. You do it really fast, you probably don't notice it.
Okay.
Ace is fine. Ace is ahead of you. It actually helps you to get up to the next part. It's just like, you good? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm good. I almost slipped there, but we're fine.
All right, all right. They're gonna move up. They go up another round. Once you hop up to get to the fire escape, you're fine. It's just like literally going up. You're trying to reduce the chances of someone seeing you. And then you get to the window. Roll tough. Actually, how did you want to try to open the window? Do you want to break it open, or did you want to try to pry it open?
Pry it open. So I can the least conspicuous way of doing it, so it's like less obvious that someone was there.
Act under pressure.
Cool. Okay.
It's getting up there. It's all good. All right, but still same thing. Worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
It breaks.
Yeah, it breaks. Like it's one of those things where like it probably won't be terribly noticed unless someone's looking for it, but like you kind of break the wood of the window as you pull it up. But it's one of those things where you can kind of close it back just fine without it like unhinging itself. So you like push it back down once you're in. So you both slip in.
Okay.
You're fine. You could Ace notices that it's broken, cringes, but then like closes it like in a stealthy practice way, in a way that's like, oh yeah, they won't notice this. This is fine. So puts it right back as close as they can to where they want it to be. It is kind of dark in here. There's no lights on, but you're all good. You made it in. You rolled mixed successes, but you got in. You hurt your hand. You feel a little bit of a sting there. But you're
Okay. And the first thing I want to do is I want to use magic to bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature. And so I'm gonna bar the apartment or the house, so like Theo can't get in right now.
okay. Roll. Use magic to do that. And we'll see how that happens. Oh man. From their own house.
Just
8.
temporarily.
Just temporarily. Okay, so a glitch happens when you do. What glitch would you like to do?
We'll do take a harm.
You take a harm? Okay, mark
Yeah.
that. So when you do that, how are you doing this magic to bar this place? Like, what is the process?
So I imagine, I guess the way I think of it, and the way that she'd probably think of it based off her training with Elle, is I imagine Elle uses a lot of reflective surfaces.
Hmm.
So it's almost like drawing a like barrier to barrier between different reflective surfaces in the apartment to block Theo out.
Okay, so you're going around like going to reflections,
Yeah,
usually windows, probably.
yeah.
This
It
is
is,
really draining. This is a really draining process then.
yeah.
So it takes one harm doing that. So you're feeling a little exhausted, but you're okay. Um, Cool. You do that. You feel the magic in place. It vibrates and hums. So you are on the top level. But the vibe of the house is very calm, quiet, essentially. Light is like a lot of arched windows that you see. A lot of light coming in. It is uh kind of clean. Like it's not like terribly clearly someone lives here. It's not like oh there's nothing here. But everything has a neat place to be. When you depending on where you're going, it might get more lived in, but it looks like a really nice brownstone apartment. But it is consistently the same design. So this whole place belongs to someone. Not just one level, the whole place belongs to someone.
Okay. Um okay, and to clarify, the blocking Theo out was the whole place, not just the floor, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
The whole place, yeah.
Um she carefully, to make sure that there's no magic traps on the inside or that she's not going to trip something on that she doesn't mean to, is going to look for the most lived in place, or what seems to be the most lived in floor, and start looking around
Okay.
there.
I would say the most lived in place is the main area, which is the living room.
Okay.
So you go down there. It seems like there is Chinese food takeout on a large coffee table. A lot of books flipped open. They don't really have. You're not sure what they're about, but it just looks like it was like a coffee table books that people put out essentially. Some notebooks. Uh, yeah, like there's that, and then there is no pictures on the walls really. There's a couple of bookcases. Uh, it looks like someone needs to do dishes at some point, but yeah.
Okay. I guess she is going to want
Oh,
to look.
I would also say that the couch looks like that's where sleep happens. It doesn't look like it's in the bedroom. So
Cool. Yeah, she's gonna look at the notebooks first, probably.
okay. Investigate mystery.
Cool.
Doing great.
Very
I like how
consistent
I like how the
rolls.
tension is just like it's an 8, it's a mixed success. Okay, cool. Like, but it never. All right. So what is? So you hold one.
One.
What would you like that?
Um, I guess we're gonna go with the classic. What is being concealed here?
Can't
What's
go
hidden
wrong
in
with
these
that one.
notes?
Can't go wrong with that question. So in these notes, it looks like it's a journal, like a active, like day to day thing. Um, it's not for this year. It's for 10 years ago. Very elegant writing, but for some reason the pages are kind of starting to get jumbled as you get further in. And you know when that happens, magic is being in place.
Um, is there anything she can do about that?
I'm trying to see if there's any magic you can do. You can do one. Like, which magic do you have available right
So
now?
I can do harm, enchant a weapon, bar a place or portal, trap something, summon a monster, or observe another place or time.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like it.
You can. What you can do, if you roll weird for me, maybe you can figure something out.
Straight weird. Hey,
Slowly
we're
going up. I like
increasing.
how it's like slowly incrementally going up. That's awesome. All right. So you notice this actually seemed extremely familiar to you. The only person that does this, that you know does this, is Ezra. No one else hides their journals like this. It seems like a. So what you know is that there is some kind of setup of sigils that if you destroy it, you can read it. Essentially, you just need to know which page it is.
Okay, but it's kind of clear to her that this is Ezra's journal, or
No.
is it? No. Okay. Cool. Then she's gonna look for it. She's gonna
Oh,
look for
actually, if
something.
you want to determine that, you can roll sharp because if you know his handwriting, because you probably do, you can confirm that or not. Shit.
Okay.
Okay, it is not
Cool.
Ezra's journal.
Okay. Yeah. Then she's gonna try and look for the sigil to break the code.
Okay. With this, what is that? What does she do to do that? I think that would be another sharp to find out where the sigils are.
Womp womp.
I mean, you still passed, so don't worry. It went right back down from 10 though. Immediate drop. So you find the page. It is a page that is blank, but you can kind of see that the lettering change and shift a little bit. So it pops up for like a second and then fades out and fades in, fades out and fades in. You're like, yep, this is probably it. And you rip that page in half. And then that journal opens up for you. Um, so now you can read it. If you go to the front page and you can read it properly now. Um, it doesn't say whose name it is, but you can investigate a mystery. Unless, like, you know what? Ask me a specific question that you want to know about the this journal in general. You already rolled enough sharps that, like, I feel like you're fine.
Whose is
But
it? I guess is the simplest thing to.
so you go to one of the pages. When you're reading through, it's talking about hunter life, I guess is the best way to put it. So, like, hunting, going with yourself. This person is talking about a case where it was pretty simple, but someone got hurt, and they had to heal them. Then there is another entry where they bring up specific names, but you don't know any of those names. Uh, Research into an item that went missing. This hunter's specifically a part of the hunter branch. So, like, not the secret branch, the hunter branch. So the classic going out finding a cryptid or a werewolf, a rogue werewolf or whatever. Um, Eventually, uh, you find at the back of the page, um, owner of the journal, Theo,
Cool.
and
Uh,
the year, which is 10 years prior.
okay. She's going to snap a picture of that really quick.
Mhm.
Um, and is there anything else that really?
There's a couple of things if you want to look around there's
Yeah,
might be another room that might also have information in it if you want to, or you can do a thorough search of this entire room if you want to.
she'll go to another room.
Okay. On the same floor. This one, you're getting the vibe that this is kind of important. This person seems not necessarily studious, but, like, keeps a track record, essentially. Um, it's a study. Um, it has a lot of light coming in. Uh, you don't see any sigils or anything like that. It looks fine, but there's a laptop open. There is, but it's no, there's no password, right? Like, it's stuff like that. It's password locked, so you have to type in a password.
Is it connected to
Uh,
Wi-Fi?
it's definitely connected to
Okay,
Wi-Fi.
she's gonna call. She's gonna call Cat.
All right, call Cat. So you call Cat. You're actually actively calling Cat.
Well, however they need to communicate.
Yeah, you can just, like, have your
Yeah.
headset in. Like, yeah, what is it?
I've got a laptop here. It's password protected. Could you help me out?
Do you know where the router is in that house?
She's gonna look for it.
Okay. I really wish there's a luck mechanic. That's not like you using luck, but rolling for luck. So cool to do a search for this router. I will also help you if you ask Ace, because there you both are working. Actually, Ace is going to, while you're searching, is like, actually, I'm gonna get. You're fine then. I'm gonna go get Marcus. All right, so quick. Um, dips out to go to the front door. You are able to find the router. It's in a closet in the hallway. And, like, it's like, I don't know how to put it, but, like, all the wiring is in a closet kind of
Mhm.
situation with, like, a little thingy.
Utility closet.
Utility closet, thank you. I was trying to figure out what the word was. Thank you.
Mhm.
So you go there, you pull it down, but you don't unhook it. And Cat says, "Can you just take a picture of the routing code in the back and just send that to me, and then I got you."
Does so.
Um, so yeah, so you do that. No
Yep.
issues there. Don't need to roll. You put it back. You go back to the office. As you approach the office, and go to sit or where the computer is, you see someone remote logged in, which is Cat. And she's doing something on her end. And she's like, "Okay, this is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to log in. So I will call you back when I am in.
The best boo.
Love you, Bay." And then she, like, mutes herself. While that's happening, Marcus comes in, uh, hulking frame in the doorway. He's like, "Yo, this is a nice place." Like, "This is your handler? This is the handler money." That's good.
Well, they're not a normal handler,
That's
to be
fair. That
fair.
is fair. That is fair. So yeah, you can look around this room. You could do an investigative mystery to look for something,
Yeah.
and I can point you out in a direction.
Investigate a mystery. Cool. Oh, I didn't hit. Never mind. Okay, it was the same anyway. Doesn't matter.
I like how it's like just doubling up numbers
Yeah.
for you. I love it. So you hold two then.
So I have, I guess, first is what is being concealed here, and then potentially what sort of creature is it? If I can see it, find anything that kind of points me towards Theo's nature.
Okay, let me see. We'll start with what's concealed here. Um, you want verification, visual verification for you that Theo lives here. So like maybe a picture of him possibly or something. So you're going to like you notice there's no picture frames anywhere. There's nothing. This is a person that doesn't do that. Or like it doesn't have family photos or anything like that. But some people have like photo albums or maybe books that have something in it. So you notice that on the bookshelf on the wall, there's a whole list of journals. A long list of them, actually. It's going back a bit. You're not sure what years those are, but like it's well beyond 10 years. So let's say about 30 or 40 years. One of them looks like they are recent, within 15 years. That's been pulled out but not put back in properly to the bookshelf. So there might be, it's taken out often. It's taken out very often, and read through often. Is that
Yeah, she's gonna look at that.
okay? What was the other question though? It was
Uh,
the
what type of creature is there? So like something that can help me figure out like the
okay.
nature of whoever lives here.
And my follow up with the what you find in the book
Yeah.
actually. So in the book, continuing with the concealed here, there's a photo um that falls out when you open it. Um while you're reading before you like look at the photo, you're seeing notes that are in a different language. Um it is you're not sure what language that is. It's not of human of the human realms language.
Photo.
But you can take a guess of it. So like, do you know anything about Nephilim? Like, did you do research into Nephilim?
uh, that's something she probably would have done beforehand. That we didn't talk about, so we didn't say it.
Mm.
No. Uh,
Hmm.
she can take. Okay, how about this? How about this? She takes pictures of it to research again later.
That's good. I
Yeah.
could do that. But with the nature part, you're reading through this journal. It's a little few years before what you just read before in the living room. Um, they keep on mentioning that that the urge there's a they don't understand the impulse to harm people. I guess is the best way to put it, or why people how people can do that to each other is the best way to put it. So you kind of pick up the nature that they don't like violence or they don't like to put violence on people. It's just not what they like doing at all. Like, but they felt wrath before. They just don't want to harm people. That's what you're getting from the journal.
Okay. Is there a name in it again at the back?
Um, this time it's not Theo. It says Zenithiel.
Gonna take another picture of it.
Pictures all day. All right, cool. Um, you look at the photo. Um, and it is dated 12 years ago. And you see four or five people. It looks like a picture of a cell or like a picture of a group of people just coming back. It's like a not a it's like a weird candid photo of people leaning against a car. One is like carrying like like an assault rifle, another one like they're doing a stupid silly
I'm
pose,
getting
right?
very supernatural vibes from this.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
super.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm glad you got that. But you don't know who two of those people are. Well, three of those people. You know who one of them is immediately. Is Ezra. Um, Ezra is early 20s in this picture, and then you see Theo next to him, and he looks the same, exactly the same as you saw him last time.
Okay.
They're like leaning against the car next to each other. Theo has like his face looks different in regards to like he's like a soft smile on his face, not very monotone in any way. Leaning against, arms crossed. Still kind of detached from everyone, but Ezra's trying to do a silly pose, but doesn't get it. Like he's like, oh shit, like kind of thing. Like let me like, and there's a blur effect on him. Is the best way to put it. So he was not prepared for this picture. Is what you see.
He's trying.
He's really trying, failing very badly. So yeah, this was 12 years ago.
Okay.
That's what this picture was.
Yeah, snap a picture of the picture.
Picture of the picture. Just take
Yep.
a picture of the day. It's a smart decision. All right, cool. While you're snapping pictures, you hear a call from Kat. He's like, "Oh hey, like yeah, it's ready. Yeah, the laptop's open if you want to check it out." Um, looks like a normal computer right now from what I'm seeing, but also I'm not snooping right now. If you need me to do anything specific, you can ask me. But if you want to do it yourself, I got you, boo.
I mean, you know you're better at than I am, but I'll give it a
Of
go.
course. You hear her crack her knuckles, like, like on the other end. It's like, all right, here we go. I'm going to roll investigate a mystery. But as that's happening, um, you roll weird for me.
Dun dun dun. Weird. Hey.
I feel like you're taking everyone's good rolls.
I know.
Right now, just everyone's. I hope not, but we'll see. So uh you feel like you're being watched right now. Very sudden, something goes up your spine. Someone's watching you right now.
She's gonna look around, see where it's coming from.
So you look around at the top of the bookcase. You see a black cat that's looking down at you.
Does it seem like a magical cat? Does it seem like it's a familiar?
Doesn't seem like a magical cat.
Or is it just a cat? Theo could just have a pet cat. It may not it
Do
just
you
be
have a
normal.
magic roll that could determine that for you? Or you can figure something out, anything like that.
Would that be weird to say there's anything odd about it? Or would that be like truly use
It
magic?
would definitely be a use magic roll for that one, and you have to
Okay.
do something to figure it out. Unfortunately.
Okay.
All right.
Probably has unwelcome attention. Casting magic on someone's magic cat.
So you're like draws immediate unwelcome attention. Is that what you're doing?
Probably.
Right now? So the cat meows, stretches on the top of the bookcase, hops down and walks over to you and sits at your feet and meows again. You do get a magic vibe from this cat. His
He's
name is
pretty
Toothless.
kitty. What's his name?
His name is Toothless.
Toothless?
Yeah,
I
like you
call
see it
my
on the
cat
collar.
Toothless.
Oh, I like the idea of a black cat and green eyes with
Yeah,
me.
okay.
So you lay down and it rubs your feet. Just rubs against your legs. It's fine. It's just doing its thing.
You wouldn't tell him me toothless, would you?
Alright.
She's
Who
gonna
knows
try
what
and
that means in cat?
she's gonna try and pet the cat.
You try to pet the cat?
Yeah.
All right. It rubs you just fine.
She can't do anything about this.
Cordelia's like, so yeah, it's acting like a cat.
She
Totally
can't do
fine.
anything.
Can't do anything. It's fine. Roll weird for me though. Okay. When you look at the cat, you're rubbing its head. It's so freaking cute. It looks up at you. You notice one of its eyes is a different color.
Cool. I'm
One is green and one is hazel.
guessing that hazel eye looks a lot like Theo's. Shit.
Good response. Cool. But no magic's
Um,
being used right now, but it's just catting. It's just doing its cat thing. Don't worry.
mm, mm,
So then uh Marcus comes in after like looking around. It's like, oh yeah, like everything's pretty cool in here. There's a cat. Uh oh no. He like backs up like
Can you like maybe like scare the cat away?
I don't want
Don't
to
hurt
scare
him,
it. I'm not gonna
but
hurt a cat. It's just cats. So he like from the center of his chest makes a very like a deep growl essentially. And the cat hisses and then runs away.
perfect.
Right,
Okay,
like
we're good.
runs towards
Oh.
him, and like he's like, shit, fuck, okay, cats.
Okay, cat's gone. It saw me, but it's gone
Okay,
for now.
all right. It's weird I didn't smell anything. Okay. Anyway,
It's not a normal cat, Marcus. The magic cat.
Of course, it's not a fucking normal cat. All right. Did you find anything like
Talk to me, other cat, I guess.
other cat? What did I have? I passed. I only got one hold. So there's a lot of notes that were password protected about um your cell essentially. Not necessarily y'all, like like not leaving detailed notes about everyone. More just notes about Ezra. Notes about uh y'all's adventures and your tendency to fuck around and find out. You can feel the pinching bridge nose in the writing is essentially it's like the fuck like essentially while very punctuated like what the like without like cursing like what the actual fuck like while writing notes about this. But it's very much like a very like they're chaotic but they're my cell is the vibe that you're getting for what you're writing there. There is um notes about worrying about something that he did with Ezra. Like a lot of concern there. And has noted asking Ezra to change things, to change it, essentially. Change something. Pleading with him, wanting to. But it doesn't really go into terrible detail about it. It's just a concern Theo has.
Okay. Okay. So she can take pictures of like that's like to show that like a video to show that it's like Theo's computer.
Mhm.
And then she will she's gonna regret this so much.
It's probably fine.
Probably fine. She is going to go to a reflective surface and do observe another place or time.
Ooh, okay. Which room are you doing this in? Are you doing it in the office or are you doing it Like, you can choose which room you want to do this
She's
in.
probably just gonna do it in the office. She's trying to contact Theo.
You're trying to talk to Theo?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay. When does this happen? Hold on. Like, timey-wimey shit.
Oh.
Hold on. All right, if you're going to do that, you're going to stay there then. If that's okay? Like, so if you don't mind
It's
me
fine. She
changing.
can just text them then.
Okay.
And well,
Are you going to text Theo or are you
no,
going to?
she'll leave a note. That's what we're gonna do. She's gonna leave a note and just be like, meet me in Central Park at this time. I have questions for you.
Okay. Did you want to send a text message, leave a note, or did you want to send
Leave
a
a note.
magic message?
We'll leave
You
a
want to leave a
note.
note?
We'll leave a
Okay.
note.
All right. You leave a
And
note.
she'll like tape it right to the computer screen.
Okay. Cool. As that happens, you hear a growl coming from the hallway. And Marcus turns around at the sound of that growl because it's not Marcus doing that.
Love it.
Marcus is like, does he have a dog?
Wouldn't you know?
I can't smell anything in here. Like he inches as like he's inching around the door. You also follow through as well. Ace is looking through the living room area,
Yeah.
kind of picking through. But you all look into the hallway and you see a white Samoyed dog, essentially. It looks very cute and fluffy, but it's trying not to growl. Essentially, it looks like it's pretending to be angry. Is the best way to put it. It's like puffed up and stuff like that. But Marcus is like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" You can't understand me. Okay. It doesn't look like it's threat. It doesn't want to attack us at the very least.
Megan's gonna go to the kitchen and look for dog treats.
Roll cool.
Here, puppy, want some food? Oh shit.
Okay, so
There it is.
Mark,
There it is.
it was only a matter of time.
That was snake eyes too.
Oh shit.
I have a +1.
Hey puppy, I'm just gonna get snacks for you. So you say they're getting ready to go to the kitchen. It moves forward to block your way to the kitchen. So like you're getting ready to. So the best way to put it is like he's closer to the kitchen doorway. It's like a way you
Yeah.
can turn into, like a archway you can turn into. You're further away than the dog is. It moves forward to stop you from doing that. You notice also that it has two different colored eyes. One's blue and one is hazel. And the hazel one lights up. And it looks like it's getting bigger.
The dog or the eye?
The dog is getting bigger.
Okay. She's going to um um so I have trap of a specific person, minion, or monster. I'm guessing this falls under one of those things.
Roll use magic to do that. If you can do
Yeah, she's gonna use magic. Attempt to use magic.
All right, successes come back, but you have a glitch.
The glitch is available for this. I feel like I shouldn't do immediate unwelcome attention again. That's already been done. I will do effect is of a short duration.
Okay, so
And she's gonna tell Marcus and Ace to get out now, and she'll follow behind.
really okay. Ooh, what kind of fucking dog is that? And he like runs out, and Ace like very quietly like runs after him. Like, be quick! I'm coming back to get you if you're not. And they go out the front door, essentially, leaving it open for you. So how you trap in this thing? Can you describe what this trap looks like?
Okay, yeah. So I imagine this trap. We're gonna keep going with the reflective thing. I imagine that what happens is like there's like light refractions from like different areas that kind of like that like all converge to like form a cage around it.
Cool. I like that. That's really cool. So it doesn't get ready to leap at you, but it looks like it's just trying to intimidate, is the
And
best way
we're
to put it.
leaving, so
And
it
you believe
worked.
it. So just as it like gets to like the middle point, so let's say it's like it just moved like a few feet. The refractions stop it in its place. It barks, then sits, goes back to its normal size, and then whines. Um, but its eyes staying lit up while it's looking at you.
Okay. She's gonna like as she's heading out the door, she's gonna like release it and like drop like the thing blocking Theo. Um
Mhm.
and like shut the door behind her and just leave.
All right, cool. So you'll both tumble and shout out the door. You all tumble, shout, then shout out the door. Some people look at y'all, but like it's New York, they don't care, right? It's just like, oh yeah, right, whatever. Y'all stumble into the front. You hear Cat in your earpieces. It's like, what happened? I heard growling. Was that Marcus? He didn't turn, did
Well,
he?
one of them was.
Okay.
Theo likes his pets. His pets are magical. We were found out.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. What do you mean? Don't worry about it?
Theo wouldn't hurt us.
He wouldn't hurt you, but like, if you
I
found
know
out
there's
the
a lot of
core
really
can hurt
bad things.
us.
A lot of really bad things, but with the core, like you weren't here. You're
I mean, I
fine.
helped you. Like,
They can't tell that. I mean, you covered your tracks. I don't even need to
well,
ask.
yeah, of course I did. Sounds
Okay
very
then.
proud about that. But still, like, you're gonna get found out, okay? All
Let
right.
me worry about that.
Why are you like this again?
Too late now.
Yeah, Marcus is just like, I don't know what those were. Those weren't dogs or cats. Whatever they were. Didn't smell like anything.
We gotta go before something comes to wipe our
Yeah,
memories.
yeah, sure.
Talk
Shit.
about
Yeah, sure, yeah.
the our hideout.
Let's dip. And y'all scurry down the street. Um, heading towards where are you heading to? Where do you
Probably
wanna
back to the core.
so you're going back to the front. Cool, cool. All right. So now we're gonna transition over to Mo. How you doing, Mo?
I have the butterflies.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. You're
Uh-huh.
totally okay. It's all good. So you come to standing at the elevator on the first floor. You don't remember how you got here, but it doesn't seem like enough time has passed. It just seems like only a few minutes have passed. You don't quite remember what happened, but you do remember talking to Damien and stopping at that door, getting ready to leave. And then you checked your phone. That's the last thing you remember.
Can I check my phone again?
Mhm. It's a text
Anything
message
notable?
from Damien, letting you know. Forgot to say what the address was. I know, like, just the general term of bar restaurant is not helpful, and then he like gives you the actual address. And you're like, okay, yeah, like that makes sense. You know, it's like so you're fine. You are going to, but you still need to like file a couple of things because you did turn in like the journal and stuff like that. So you need to do just a little bit of paperwork. It's not a lot, thankfully, because it was pretty quick, but it's still
Okay.
paperwork. It sucks, you know. So you get on the elevator. You travel up to 5th floor. And as you do, you come across. You go towards your desk and you see Willow beelining for you. Like they round a corner. Like it's like a very cartoonish slide. Stop in the hallway. Everyone's looking towards them. They look at you, make eye contact, point at you, and then beeline to you.
Where's the fire?
Miss Jackson,
Yes.
we must speak.
Okay.
Quiet place, not open place. Yes.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, follow me.
Your classroom dusty closet section that
Yep.
you met up in last time. That would work. Yes.
Yes, that would work. Yeah. Come on.
Follows you briskly. And you'll go there, and then if there's a door, they're going to like close it, look around, close it. So it's like, so
What's going on?
well, Cordelia vanished.
Huh?
Cordelia vanished.
Like
Miss
went
Bennett
invisible or
No, I would be able to see her if she just went invisible. No, she got taken. Like taken.
taken? Taken by
Yeah.
who?
I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. I think. So, it seemed like Ezra took her.
Oh. I didn't
She said Ezra
know
at the end.
Ezra knew how
There.
to do that.
No, I don't. Well, you could technically summon someone with, a spirit board or a summoning circle or pick a thing. But it was so immediate and target. It was so quick. It kind of freaked me out. But then there was a large amount of deep magic directly after that. Right out like a few feet away. I think it was Millie.
Oh,
But it was a
jeez,
lot.
okay.
Like it was. What do you say? Crap ton?
Yeah, that's one of
A
yeah.
buttload. What is
both
this?
of both of those? Both of those
Okay,
work.
those both
Yeah,
work.
absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Do you have any idea where they went?
No. If they went with where Ezra is, I don't know where Ezra is.
I don't know. We could try his apartment, I guess, or
Sure. I don't mind that. I do need to have a conversation with him, but it seemed like it was a very immediate and sudden. It felt I don't know. It was all
was
very
it
fast. I didn't know that
dangerous?
Millie could teleport.
Millie, I'm sorry, you left that part out. Millie teleported?
Well, Millie was there and then vanished. That deep magic was theirs. So
Why doesn't anybody tell me anything?
well, I thought y'all didn't have secrets. Didn't y'all make that a whole point about like being
I'm
open
pretty
and...
sure I feel like we did, you know? Okay. What time is it?
It
right
is 3 p.m. going on to 4 at this time.
I don't have a lot of time. I got a date
Got a
tonight,
date.
y'all.
How dare y'all do this to Mama?
How dare you do this to me? Okay. We should probably address this. I gotta address this. Yeah, does Mo know where Ezra lives?
Yes, you've never been there, but you do know where everyone lives. Usually y'all meet up, obviously, at the core or like a meeting place. So you know where he lives. It's going to take about 20 minutes to get there.
Oh God. I'm gonna.
You got to be in Midtown at 6:30.
I'm going to call Millie. I'm gonna call Millie.
So you're gonna... I like how y'all are doing the timey-wimey stuff.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Before you do that, I'm gonna let you know, please, Mo, can you where are you? Hold on. You get stuff added to you. Temporarily increase your tough, but take a -1 on cool.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Don't worry, it's all good.
Okay. All right.
So you're gonna call. That's what you're doing?
I'm calling.
All right. So before you do that, can you roll weird for me?
I can try. We'll see. But
Yeah. 1 second. Cool. Yes. All right. So you're pulling out your phone. You're getting ready to do that. You look up at Willow, and just as you're getting ready to, look up the contact list to call Millie, you get a really weird feeling from Willow. You're not sure what that is. It feels like 1 second. Let me just check something real quick. This is my fault. I apologize. You get a feeling, a phrase in your head, looking at Willow. Guilt, heavy amounts of guilt. The phrase is also kind of stating that I really hope that Ezra doesn't hate me. Is what you're getting. You get that impression. That's what the words you're like kind of piecing together in your head. And then it goes away.
what'd you say?
What? I didn't
What-
say anything.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, that's weird. I thought. Never mind. I guess. Right.
Okay. So we're heading out then. Do we need to talk to anyone about this, or?
No. We'll just keep it between us for now. I'm sure that Ezra and Millie have explanations, and that they are going to tell us as soon as we get there.
Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed.
Wow.
Sorry.
Why'd you laugh?
It's just funny that you thought. Anyway, we should go. Willie starts walking.
All right, I'll follow them. I am calling Millie though.
All right, cool. So you start doing that. So with that, we're gonna go over to Ezra's apartment on that one while we have timey-wimey stuff happening. Ooh. Where are you, Ezra? I know you're here. Hold on, sorry, my bad. All right, cool. So we cut to the apartment. So Cordelia zapped in, had a short conversation with Ezra. Then Millie jumped in, kind of bent space and time to appear suddenly in Ezra's apartment. And just as that happens, Theo opens the door, enters, and says, "What the fuck is going on?" Please take the scene away, everyone.
I would also like to know what's going on.
Well, this is an odd circumstance. Hi, everyone. I would apologize about using magic, but I'm not going to. He says to Millie, because this needs to
You
happen.
must. You promised. I thought I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I got 30. I thought you would listen to me.
I would have listened to you if it weren't for the fact
could have
that you just confirmed for me just now. He looks at you. First of all, you're here. That you're not telling me things, Millie. Sorry, when were you able to teleport with wings?
I guess we both have secrets.
Yeah, I bet we do. So it's just interesting that I do a thing and you do a thing, but we're not gonna talk about that.
I don't think Millie's the one on trial right now.
I won't be obliterated by my own power. Thank you.
What?
What? I'm sorry, I think I'm lagging on my end.
The magic might not be sustainable.
All right, I'm sorry, I could not hear you.
Also, very character. Way to go.
Sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry I
Is that
said that in
better?
character, but like, no, like, it's just like, you were just like glitching out for me robotic wise. Can you say that one more time?
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I bet a whole bunch of awesome stuff just happened. I
The magic
apologize.
might not be sustainable. Yeah,
How would you know that?
God darn it. If it's probably me.
Okay. Do you want to like take a quick break? And
We can go to intermission and
yeah, we'll just go to intermission real quick.
Yeah,
And
I'll see
then,
what's going to come out.
yeah, because there's a lag. All right, cool.
Yep.
All right. BRB, everyone. back. Sorry about the tech grillings. We're back. So we're going to pick up from Cordelia, the last thing you said.
I don't believe that Millie is the one on trial here.
What does that mean?
When were you going to tell me?
When
Theo,
I,
what about you?
to be honest, I wasn't planning on saying anything until Ezra wanted to say something, so. This is Ezra. Like, I am not sure how to have said it. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to come back. I thought I was going to be. I already told you about the deal that I made with someone. He like points to Theo.
Theo's the one you made the deal with.
Yeah. I thought I would be a ghost, but not a ghost anymore.
Of course.
Nothing. I don't even know where to begin, and I'm going to be honest, I had a different conversation planned out, but then all the fuckery over here, as it says, pointing to Millie and Theo, just happened. So I don't even know where to go from here.
I think I know. And you guys remember last season, Millie has a thing of Ezra's, a glove, and with this new lime green Mountain Dew Eldritch magic,
What a way. Go ahead.
thank you. It sparks between the fabric, between her fingers, and the scars, which are sigils that they have carved into their body. And I would like to use Hex on Ezra.
Okay, what are you doing? Okay, so you're doing damage to Ezra, is what I'm assuming. What is the effect for the hex that you would like to do?
When you cast a spell, use magic as well as the normal list of effects. You may pick from the following list. The target immediately suffers harm. 2 harm magic, ignore armor. And they're going for the hand, arm, whatever length of the appendage that Ezra has imprinted on.
So you're aiming to destroy the arm, or are you trying to get rid of the tattoos?
¿Por qué no los dos? Da, 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 da.
Fuck. All right, roll.
And it's a +1 because of Ezra's glove.
Yes, you get to use that. So yeah, so +1, and then you're weird for use magic.
Oh boy, big money, no whammies. I think all our luck is used here.
Yeah,
I would like to use a luck point.
By Megan. You want to use a luck point. Okay, so then that is immediate 12. So there is no glitch. So you are aiming for his left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's okay, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right.
Okay. You sure?
I mean, right arm.
But yeah, so you're aiming for the arm.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to do, Cordelia?
Can I use shield spell to protect him and take the harm instead?
Oh no! All right, so do you have to roll for that? I don't think so. You just like protect someone.
I roll to protect someone, I believe.
All right, do that. I'm gonna do my own thing in a second.
Okay. I just pre-rolled all my dice and got 3 1s, so never mind. That's a 6 and a 5. That's an 11, and I gain 2 armor against any harm that would be transferred to me.
All right, so how much harm would have that been?
I mean, it's still 2 harm, ignore armor.
I don't know.
How's it read for you? Like, how's it read for you? Is it like for Cordelia?
So I have my immortality armor, but then there's
it doesn't stack though.
No, it's gain 2 armor for shield, so it goes straight through anyway.
It goes straight through anyway, so you tried to. Oh geez. Okay, let me. I just had to
Would I have
describe.
healed that harm that I took earlier?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm free.
So what's gonna happen? All right, so we're gonna play this out. So Millie, describe how you're doing this. So you take his glove, crackling Mountain Dew green, like energy comes out.
Yeah,
of you.
angry gamer energy.
Angry gamer energy. You're aiming for his left arm. Ezra sees that you're
Seriously,
getting ready
like,
to
mhm.
like
Oh, I
he
was
sees
just
that you're
like,
getting ready to do this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I was just saying, playing it straight though, like they're completely stoic as they do
Mhm.
this, and it's in the same motion that they were like secretly trying to attack Theo. So it's just like this spark at their side, not necessarily making no grand gesture of it. It's
Mhm.
just, I guess a snap would be fun, like rolling their wrist, building this energy in a
Yeah.
snap.
I like that. Okay, cool. So you snap, that energy flares out. Theo starts stomping towards you, so he's coming in from behind you while this is happening. Slow motion time, right? Ezra sees that you're aiming for his left arm, and is lifting his hand to get ready to do something. But then you, Cordelia, come in and block. Like you're blocking. You're taking 2 damage.
Which hand is my holding?
He was
Which?
holding. Hmm?
Oh yeah, no. I was just saying, like, which hand of Ezra's am I holding?
I would say you were holding his right hand, but yeah, no, actually, like he was outreached towards you with his left hand before. So what would have happened is you were aiming for that. You moved to block. He was getting ready to detach to stop what was going to happen or try to stop what happened. You take it in the back, and you fall into him, and he quickly releases your hand to grab you, and he tumbles backwards, but he's able to like plant his feet before he falls back. Uh, and yeah, you take 2 damage on top of that. Now you're at 3 harm, correct?
Mhm. Right in that
And
unstable line.
so he like looks down. His eyes are like surprised. He looks down, looks back at you, like, what the fuck?
We can't do this anymore.
Do what anymore?
You have to get rid of it.
Get rid of what? You don't even know what's going on. So you're just like flinging magic around, not knowing anything that's happening.
That seems pretty pot and kettle, don't you think?
I know exactly what I got into.
Then
Okay,
what
it
are
was
you doing?
risky. What did you do to yourself?
I did the same thing I did when I was a child, a teenager, and now trying to catch up with you.
Experimentation isn't anything new, but you did something else. What did you do to yourself? I
I'm
made a
sorry,
pact with
Cordelia.
something.
That was very brash of me, and I wasn't trying to hurt you.
You were trying to hurt me.
I was trying to get rid of that thing on you.
You were going to amputate my left hand? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I am as serious as the grave.
Get out of my house.
And I think with that, as soon as they appeared, they disappear. Those grave wings. Gone.
Idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Theo rushes over. He was getting ready to grab you, just as you were getting ready to do that, but then you dip out. It's like, what the fuck happened? Comes over to you, Cordelia. Ezra, like leans you back essentially, looks down at you, and then it's like, this is not how I thought this was gonna go. Uh, uh I'm sorry. Um, he is going to lean down and hug you, but something's gonna happen when he does that. Give me a second. This is actually perfect if this works. So you see his eyes glow, both of them, just as he hugs you. It feels like something's transferring to you. You heal 2 harm, but he takes 2 harm. It's okay. Good. It's all good, baby.
I push out of his embrace.
I'm sorry.
Why was Millie upset with you using magic? Let's start with that.
Well, Theo pipes up. It's like, because he's not supposed to be using it right now. And he like pointedly looks at Ezra. I made that very clear that he should not be using magic right now. Because I need to finish the sigils on his arm. It doesn't match whatever magic he's using. I'm trying to align it to something that better fits him. He cannot do elemental magic anymore. It is a temporary situation.
Next question. Theo, what the fuck are you?
Out of character, the question everyone is asking themselves. In character, Theo just stares. I you call them Nephilim. I am a part human, part celestial. That's what I am. I've known Ezra for as long as I can remember.
I guess the next question. Fine, I'll take that for what it is. Why did nobody tell me anything?
About this,
Yes, it was undeath. Maybe I could have helped.
this was Ezra pipes up, but stands up. This was something that I did before I knew you, Cordelia. This was something that I was trying to figure out. First of all, what the fuck happened to me? He like looks down at himself before I can even talk to anyone. I wanted to tell everyone. I'm in the great words of Millie. I'm not fine. I would have liked to be, but I was told by points to Theo and Millie and people in the core that do know about what's going on that I need to recover and rest because I came back different, not just magically, but more than that.
Then if you know you need to rest, why the fuck aren't you? Why are you doing magic? What? There are many, many different ways you could have brought me here. You could have asked Millie. Theo, apparently. Could have sent any of us a text. Instead, you had to do something that endangered you.
I couldn't stop myself. That's part of it. I like using magic. I've always liked using magic, but it just feels better to use magic now. It's weird, and I can't stop myself on that one. I have no excuse for that.
I know that because there isn't one.
Exactly.
Sure, magic is fun. It's intriguing. It's thought-consuming. I've come to terms that I may lose it. I'm not saying that you have to as well. But why not keep any of us in the loop?
I was going to keep you. That's why I was bringing you here.
And what about Mo? What about Megan?
I want to talk to you first.
Then why did it take this long?
Because I have a physical body, and you don't. And I didn't want to. I don't know. I thought I would be a
Well,
ghost
I've
still.
been
What
aware.
do you mean you've been aware?
No secrets. We know.
Of course.
As of this morning, at least.
Did you get the notes I left for you?
Yes. I almost have everything for the ritual.
Okay, for you, right?
Yes. Now.
Okay.
I certainly miss having a body. There's so much I've missed out on because of it. However, my idea wasn't that I was doing this for me. I was doing this for us. And so it would have been nice to know that not only am I the guinea pig, which I was fine with being.
This wasn't a guinea pig thing. This was to
No,
undo what happened to you.
I don't
I
know
didn't
how
want
this
you to
ritual's
bring
going to...
me back. What are you talking about?
I didn't think you were going to be able to come back. And I
Yeah,
sure as fuck wasn't going to only bring myself back.
Millie, I didn't know what was going to happen, but that was for you. I didn't want you to bring me back. It's your ritual that was for. It's to reverse your ritual specifically.
Yes. And if I'm no longer immortal, if I have a ticking clock, you think I'm going to spin that so that you can watch me die? Fuck no.
Are you fucking kidding me? You just kept on talking about all the things that you wish you could do. I've seen that look on your face before. And before I died, I kind of wanted to find a way to reverse it for you. I thought I would be alive at that time, but I wasn't. I died too early. So that was not the plan. Yeah, I wanted to go with you somewhere and you not have to go invisible. But things change. And I was hoping that you would live your life. You have Mo, you have Megan, the core, people that you could meet.
They're not you. I care for Mo, I care for Megan, I care for Millie. Fuck. I care for Willow and for Damien and all those other people that we've met, but that's not the same.
He walks over to the couch, sits down. And Theo, looking very put out, it's like, came here for a reason, but I can leave.
Stay.
Right. Okay. Can we just put a pin and then like Ezra's like, I don't give like just what Theo? Like, what do you like what's going on? Both kind of trying to collect. You both are trying to collect yourselves. He was like, okay, well, I might not be your handler anymore, but right now, but still get updates about what y'all are doing. It's just kind of how it is. Whenever I become your handler again, I need to know what has been happening. I heard that you were looking into a journal that uh, changes form between people.
Yeah, we found it.
You found it. Okay, that's good. no one opened it, right? Ezra looks at Theo and then
As
looks
far
at
as
you
I
pretty.
understand, no.
Are you lying right now?
She was hurt.
Okay, no, it's fine. Hold on. I just need to check a thing before I say anything. Okay. That's good. That's good then.
Why?
Well, because it's if it is internal, I think, and I'm going to do more research into it to verify. I'm assuming that someone's already doing cataloging of it, noting everything.
Yes.
It's not quite a cursed item, if it is what I'm thinking it is. It could be. It is a book that lures people in based off of their history. It's looking for specific people. It's a book that it sets a trap for people, is the best way to put it. And it's meant to pass on from person to person. And he like opens up a book, sits on the opposite end of the couch where Ezra is, and lays it flat on the coffee table. It's like, so if this is what I think it is, it can kill you, but if you are a ideal candidate, you can become corrupted, and that could mean a lot of things. Corruption could cause the person to change in different ways, and then what will end up happening is whoever made the book, or whoever cursed it, whoever gave it the magic to be corrupted, uh, depending on what it is, can do something to them. We're not sure what that will happen. There is no record, from what I can tell, of what happens to people that have read that book, if it is the one that I'm thinking it is. But since no one opened it, it's fine. You're all safe then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember something. Give me a second. He stares at you and raises an eyebrow. You do know that Aurora tells me things, right?
Of course.
And Aurora already
Makes fun
knows
of us.
I already know that Mo opened it. So maybe
Then why are you playing games?
because I was hoping that you'd be honest about one of your own teammates possibly being corrupted, even though you're feeling a certain way.
A way I'm allowed to feel.
So you lie to my face about a teammate that will become corrupted over time.
We're
You know what that
dealing with it.
means?
We already brought it up.
So is she okay? Did she get cleansed?
She got checked out as far as I understand.
Okay.
I don't know what
Taking your
became
word
of
for
her.
it. Okay. Fine. I don't care how you feel about me or Ezra or what was decided that we did. Don't fuck around with other teammates.
I wouldn't.
Okay. So at that moment, what ends up happening is Theo stands up or like pulls out the books that he had, leaves it open for y'all. And as he stands up, looks like he's getting ready to like go into the kitchen, possibly to make tea. He stops mid walk. His eyes close. He like pinches the bridge of his nose. And after a few seconds, he's like, "Fuck's sake!" He turns to you, Cordelia. He's like, "Did Megan find my apartment? Like, what is that?"
I don't know. What makes you think that?
Because she's in my house.
Of course she is.
is what is that? Also, to be fair, Megan does whatever Megan wants to do, so that is also fair. How does she know where I live?
She's my flesh and blood. She's.
Yeah.
I don't think more needs to be said there.
That's fair. That is great. He makes sure everything's laid out. Like, he's like, I'll be back. I'm gonna
Wait.
go. What?
If I needed something from you, what would you say?
What would you need from me?
Jason, okay, first of all, I am sorry about lying. I'm sorry about what's going on right now. If I needed some of your blood,
Roll empathy for me.
that is 7 on the die plus 3 for
You're
weird.
good.
Yes.
Okay. So you get it's a 10 then, right? So like you get a full impression.
Yeah.
When you say, "Can I have some of your blood?" For a moment, what you get the feeling of, I'm trying to find the word for it. It's not wrath, it's not angry, it's hurt. There is a lot behind that hurt, like a long history behind that hurt. His face looks very stone cold about it, but like he just like cranes his neck a little bit. He's like, I already have a vial. Okay, for you. You guys have told me about this already, so.
I was going to say that you're allowed to say no, but thank you.
I am, but this one was already planned. I'm gonna leave, and he turns and walks out to confront a specific thing somewhere.
Before he leaves,
Okay.
can I also monster empathy?
Yes, you totally can. You're doing it at his back as he's walking out.
Okay, so this is plus charm. That's a 3 and a 5 on the die. -1.
Okay.
So 7.
7. So that's 1 hold?
Yes.
Okay.
What does Theo desire most?
God, okay. I'm like trying to figure it out. He did not say yes to Ezra. At this exact moment, that's what his desire is.
Gotcha.
So he closes the door. And now, Millie, after you swished out, where did you go?
That's a good question. Because one, I can be a decent person and say that they went back to their dorm or the library, or I can be a little bastard and say they're still in the apartment and just in a different room.
Oh my fucking god! If you do that, you are going to have to roll to conceal yourself if you want to do that. So roll weird.
Hey, You know what? I'm feeling saucy. I want to get Dune real quick. I'm just gonna spend a luck point.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. So where did you teleport to? In the house. In
Just to the
apartment.
bedroom.
Just to the bedroom. So the bedroom's closed.
Mhm.
So they're like, it's not an open, luckily, like, because they would have seen you immediately if the door was open.
Wouldn't
And
that have been great?
so you teleport into Ezra's bedroom. Noted that all the lights are still very much on, very bright in here. What are you doing in the bedroom? You can hear parts of this conversation that are happening. You can kind of hear Theo's "don't fuck around with your teammates." You can kind of hear Ezra explaining to Cordelia before about what happened.
Surprisingly, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there contemplating. That guilt is just like a stone weight from their stomach and squishing their guts.
Oh, that helps me. Hold on. I was like, I might throw a conversation in here with one of your demons. So give me a second. You wanted to rip his arm off.
It was the first thing I
was
thought
that?
of.
Why was that your first thing?
I just needed to get rid of it. I would have I couldn't pull a knife or just reverse the seals. I don't know
So
what kind
you
of
were
magic
thinking
that is.
about different ways to remove it? Like, so either a knife or magic or...
If Cordelia wasn't in the way, I would have gotten rid of it.
Was that the best course of action?
It would have
You
been
don't
over.
know
We
what
could have
he did.
cauterized the wound. We could have just took him to a hospital and everything would have been fine because he would have been a human, right?
Wow. No. I said say sorry to him and you decided to just take the... Okay. Ooh. You don't even know what's going on. And you
And you're
made it
not the only
worse.
one in here. So,
You're right.
unless you're going to be...
I'm not the only one in here. I said that was a really good move. Going for the arm like that, peak choice. Just amazing choice. I personally would have just ripped it off, but that's just me.
Of course. If none of you are going to be constructive, can you just be quiet for 2 seconds?
I can be
Please?
constructive. You can find out more information about what's going on. I mean, he has a lot of secrets. A lot.
The ungloved finger does twitch in the direction of one of the notebooks. They didn't scour, but necessarily didn't find anything. And finding that logic sound, as everything else that happened, they just rock forward to their feet and just quietly starts rummaging.
All right. So since you gave into your secret, demon of secrets, I guess is the best way to put it. Mark experience.
I level up.
Get it. Love to see it. So you're gonna go back to that journal, and you were looking originally for a sigil of some sort, right? Roll. Well, actually, you don't have to roll cool this time because no one knows you're in there. So investigate a mystery.
Also, I guess if we want to shake things up, I'll straight up tell you, I'm gonna use change some or all of your dark side tags, and I would like to swap guilt out for rage.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. We love to see it. All right. So yeah.
Just want to give you a heads up.
Do it. Thank you. Ooh, I have no idea. Okay. Yeah. No, this is good. We get this. All right. So you go through. Yeah. So roll investigate a mystery.
All right, and that's sharp, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
7.
All right. So you got a 7. You have 1 hold. What are you looking at? You're looking for what's concealed here, I'm assuming, because you're trying to find the sigil. Unless there's something else you want to do.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine.
So you're taking your time with this. You look through. page by page, trying to stay calm. You're feeling like something is changing in your head. Not sure what it is yet. And you find the page. It's blank, but there are sigils that are fluctuating in and out. Find that page. You want me to
They're just gonna rip the page out.
Okay, I was going to say, and you can still do that, but
Yeah.
you see with your sight, as you can, that there's tethering that are appearing around the apartment. You can see like the edges of it connecting to something through walls, through different things, and it's connecting back to this book. So, you ripping it?
Yeah, because I said it.
Because
I'm
I
a
said
little
it, so
impulse.
it must be.
But I'm having a
All right, so you do that. All right, gonna go back to just because thematically correct. Cordelia and Ezra, as Theo leaves, he turns to you, and just as that happens, I forgot. Okay, hold on. Can you do that? The lights that are in the corner of the apartment, 2 of them go out. The corners are normally like just how they would be if they were not illuminated. Just a little dark. It's fine. That's what he expected. But Ezra beelines his eyes to that corner. Cordelia, can you roll empathy for me?
That is a 10 on the dice. So I believe a 13.
Wow. Okay. Get it. All right. You see it on his face before you feel it, to be honest. He is afraid. Very, very afraid. He becomes very filled with fear immediately. To a point where like he backs up. He was on the couch. He stands up, and it's overwhelmingly so, like to a point where I wouldn't say hyperventilating, but just like he's right there, getting ready to, and he's backing up towards his bedroom door.
What's going on?
The light went out.
What does the light going out mean?
I there needs to be light only. Just light only.
Why? Where? What do you mean?
There's I can't stop seeing shadows, and I need light in the corner. Please.
I will just like rummage through like some drawers, try and find like a flashlight or something. Just
Roll cool for me. I will make a luck mechanic.
that's double sixes.
Yeah, baby. All right, so you immediately like, okay, right there, cool.
For a
You line
total
to
of
like
11.
I don't know if everyone has this, but when you go into the kitchen, like there's like that utility, like the miscellaneous drawer that everyone has.
Yeah.
Right. So like there's a flashlight in there. You're fine. You find 2 because you did so well. And you flip it on immediately and you put it in the corner to illuminate it. Then you go into another corner and you illuminate it. It's very quick. You do it really fast. You are zoned in on that. Ezra, that fear automatically goes away. Whew, and collapses. Thanks. Sorry.
Can I use Spirit Touched to try and figure out what Ezra is now?
Would Spirit Touch work on a person?
I believe I can like key in on like magical happenings and like try and figure out what sort of vibe they give off.
Sure. you have to roll for that? Is that weird?
Yes.
Okay, roll.
Yes, roll plus weird.
And Millie, I would say that you immediately heard that, that Ezra had a mini moment. It didn't go full into it, but like he did not sound great when that happened.
So that's a 6. I'm gonna use a luck though.
All right, everyone's using one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you get the vibe immediately. What he just experienced right now has nothing to do with what he is, to be honest. That is something else. This is what you're getting the vibe of is that he is still human, just he's in a weird space between things. There's a word for it, but normally not when it comes to physical people. It's usually having to do with ghosts. So being in between things, like he's kind of at a impasse or a crossroad. There is a word or term for it, or several terms for it, but you don't know what those are.
Gotcha.
He kind of collapses to his knees, and takes a moment to take a deep breath. Thanks. And he like takes a moment. He's gonna do a thing actually before I say that. As I can. Once he gets his breath under control, hand on his chest, his eyes look up at you, Cordelia. They narrow, and then they look back at his bedroom. And he stands up to his feet, and he opens that fucking door, and he is angry. And we're gonna cut over to Mo.
Rip.
that whole thing was Jesus fuck Christ. Anyway, so Mo, you and Willow are traveling. You're aiming for Ezra's apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're
I was
going?
gonna call Millie first though.
Yes, sorry. So
Lovely.
you know what? Actually, can we go back? Let me go back in time a little bit. That's my man. So just as he notes in, actually, he narrows his eyes at the door. Millie, your phone rings. It kind of reaffirms that you're in there. So, and it's very loud. So Millie, your phone's ringing. Rip.
Hello.
What the hell?
Hi.
You can teleport?
The door
I
opens.
can.
Why the fuck are you still in my apartment?
Was
I'm
that
getting
Ezra?
yelled at both ends. It is. Would you like to say hi?
Get out.
I would like to say hi, actually.
No, get the fuck out of my apartment.
And they put it on speaker.
Oh,
Now you can both
Hello?
yell at me at the same
Mother-
time.
Okay, first of all, nobody's yelling at anybody. Calm down.
I'm yelling at someone. Hi, Mo.
I'm completely
Hi,
calm.
Ezra. It's nice to hear from you.
Yeah. Sorry. There was
It's
a
fine.
moment. There was something happening. Stop derailing me. Like he says to Millie. It's like, why are you like? Yeah,
Are you
Cords
okay?
there?
No, I'm not. Or are you talking to Mo? Who are you talking to?
And they're just staring blankly at Ezra.
I just okay. I don't really understand what's going on. I'm calling to check in. Ezra, do you got Cordelia with you?
Yes, I do.
And you got Millie with you?
Grudgingly, yes.
And y'all are safe?
Debatable.
For now.
I don't like that answer.
Sorry. It is what it is.
don't make me try to dissect that. I had a long day.
Sorry. Truly.
Fun choice of words.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as y'all are alive, more or less.
Almost not. They're like literally glaring at each other while
Yeah, they're just. I love that.
I can feel the tension through the phone. What is going on? Do I have to come over there? I'm heading over there.
Please
right
don't.
now.
Please, why?
Because Willow just showed up telling me that Cordelia got ghost snatched by you, and then that Millie just completely disappeared. What am I supposed to think?
I don't know if I can say sorry enough. I have a lot to explain. I'm sorry.
I heard you, and I would like to know. I was gonna let you do it on your own time. Okay.
That's nice. That's nice, but that's
yes. Well,
that's you, Mo. That's not like looks at like Millie and then looks at Cordelia. That's not anyone else.
To be fair, I was also going to wait.
Hi, Cordelia.
Hi.
We're missing somebody. I feel like we should call Meg.
Yeah, where is Meg?
Oh, Theo's house.
All right.
I'm sorry. What?
No secrets.
Oh my fucking god.
If it helps, I'm also shocked.
That Megan's at
That does
Theo's
help.
apartment.
That does help, actually. Yes, thank you. Look, okay, I think we should have a team meeting or something. Not tonight, though. I got something I'm doing.
Really?
Getting coffee.
Are you dying?
What?
I'm not dying, and I'm not getting coffee.
Why would she be dying?
Why would I be dying? Do you know something I don't know?
Click.
I know this, girl. I know you did not just hang up on me. I know you did not just hang up on me. I know you did not. I'm gonna call him right back.
You're gonna call right back. Everyone had the same fucking face. I was just like, the fuck, Mill? Like, what? Did something happen?
No, I was just trying to lighten the mood. I guess that didn't help. You want me to go? I'm going.
Yes.
I won't try that again. As
What?
long as I can help
Amputating
it.
me with magic? You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I beg to differ.
And their lips just curl inwards.
I mean, he's right there.
And
Like, I got this other dude with me that's also like vying for like some violence. So let's go.
I am going to walk out the door, and they narrate themselves walking out the door.
Okay. Like Ezra's like, cool. Bye. Like looks at Cordelia.
Can I empathy, Millie?
Yes, totally.
Thank you. That's a 7 on the die plus 3.
Okay. So, really clear impression. You get the fact that like Millie is like agreeing to leave. Like that's what Millie feels. There's a spike of rage and a spike of violence that suddenly come out of nowhere. It seems like it's coming from somewhere else, is the best way to put it. That adds to Millie's mood. So it's like, oh hey, let's go, let's fight this guy right now. Like to the combined energy of these two energies here, is essentially like, hey, we could just like eviscerate him right now with magic or fists or both. Is like the vibe. It just feels like it isn't Millie, or like it is kind of Millie, but not really. It just seems like it came out of nowhere, kind of left field.
Millie, please don't go.
I
Ezra, I
kidding
know
me?
it's your house.
I
For me.
can't stay here.
You
For
need to
you.
let some of this out,
I
please.
Let what out?
f- I know we just said no secrets and everything, but I think I'm going to keep this one to myself. And they just keep scurrying a little bit faster.
I like that there's these big emotions and then just Millie doing a mousy. It's just like, I'm just gonna keep this to myself.
If you try and open the door, I would like to try and just sort of ghost slam it shut and bar you from leaving. Use magic.
All right, go ahead.
See what happens.
Fuck around, bestie. Fuck around.
That's a total of 6.
Okay, so you
I have a
used-
+3.
Okay, so that was a 9 then.
No.
No, like up to 6. Okay.
Oh,
And you use magic, right?
Yeah.
So you try to ghost slam the door.
Yeah.
It does not work. Millie, rage takes over and immediately like grabs the door for you, and rips it open, breaking the hinge essentially. Not the hinge, the like the that part of the door that actually clicks. And you did not expect that to happen. And you leave.
yeah, there's just a stand there, eyes wide, and then continues to abscond.
No, Ezra says it's just like goes up to the door, closes it. Not right now. Not right now. And then goes back into the living room. And then it's you two. Now, go to Mo after being hung up on, having a mom tirade of she just hung up on me.
Of all the disrespectful mother effing, I swear to God, when I get my hands on them. Yeah.
Willow's just like, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's all
Yeah,
good.
it's probably fine. It's
Yeah.
probably fine, right?
It's
I don't have
your
to look over their shoulder every second.
But to be fair, and I'm sorry if I'm like doing that what's it called again? Devil's advocate thing. You did walk away for like 2 hours and this happened, so I don't know if you should be walking away. But it could just be a theory of mine.
Should we go to Ezra's? Or do you think they'd be mad and not let us in? Should we give them space? Should we let them come to us?
I would very much this is maybe a personal thing for me, but I would very much like to talk to Ezra.
Right.
But also, if you want to see him, that's also valid.
I got a thing tonight. I think
You have a
maybe
thing? What thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's
Is
just
it
a thing.
the coffee thing?
It's not coffee. It's different. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's not coffee. It's something else. Anyway, that's not the point. Maybe we can table this until tomorrow, let everybody cool down a little bit, and then we can all sit down and talk about it.
Okay. So I should not go to Ezra's apartment then.
I feel like that's a bad idea, Willa. I'm sorry. I don't know what you got to talk to him about, but I feel like, just
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. He probably doesn't hate you. It's fine.
What? Why would you think that's what I think?
Because, I mean, it's kind of written all over your face.
What are you talking about? I have a very stern, knightly face of mine.
I meant it's a figure of speech. I meant you seem like you're afraid he's going to hate you for something.
Why wouldn't he?
What do you mean?
I murdered him. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, he ain't going to take that personal. It wasn't you. I mean, it was you, but it wasn't you.
Mo, with all due respect, I understand it wasn't me. I don't know how to say this. It wasn't like a done deal.
Right.
I am a death fate. I torture people at the request of the ruler of my court. And at that moment in time, she was not my ruler. Someone else was in my mind. And I did what they asked me to. So I know probably Ezra knows this already, but it doesn't matter.
All right. I understand. I'm sorry.
I am too. But I can wait. I will wait.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
Corps has somewhere I can stay. They have like a whole housing situation.
Do
But
you need some place to stay? Because I got a couch.
would you?
I don't stay at the Corps.
Oh, that's lovely. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. It's quiet in my apartment anyway.
And I will leave red velvet lattes for you in the morning.
I thank you. I'm not really one for sweet things,
Then what do you
but
like?
I appreciate. I'll just take my coffee black, honestly.
So you want coffee that's black? Wait,
Sure.
did you want coffee or coffee? Because I can
No,
bring you one, you know?
No. We only
So
well,
coffee, the
I
actual
only
drink
do
coffee.
one coffee at a time. Usually. No, don't read into that. It's fine.
Okay, no, it's fine. But I can, since you are giving me a thing, I will give you black coffee. Yes.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I'm not Faye. It's not
It's not about that. It's
exchange. No?
It's just
Okay.
how it works. It's just how it works.
Okay.
And puts a hand on your shoulder. It's just how it works.
Okay.
So apartment, and then you
Yeah.
have a thing tonight, and I will not bother you.
That would be lovely. Thank you. I would like some quiet time.
Yes. Lead on then. And I said you could do that, unless there's something else you want to do.
Nope.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Megan. Going back to the core. As you're going back to the core, I would say like you don't even get there. You are gonna get a call on your phone. So y'all get out of the I would say y'all get out of the subway, just in general. And then your phone rings. Do you answer it? Yes,
Hello?
Megan.
Yes.
This is Theo.
Figured to get a call from you.
Do I have to ask the question as to why you were in my apartment?
Do you really want to have this conversation over the phone?
I mean, I would like at least a little bit of a description of why, like the Cliff Notes version, and then for sure I would love to have a conversation in person.
I needed to know more about you.
Why did you need to know more about me?
Does that matter right now?
It
I need
very much
answers.
does, yes.
I need to know.
Why did you need answers about your handler? Why is that something that you desperately needed to know?
Hey, you're not my handler anymore.
I still am your handler, actually. It's just temporary. I know exactly what you will all have been up to. So don't get sassy with me.
I mean, if you know, do you have to ask the question?
Do I know why you've been in my apartment?
Yes.
No, I don't know why.
So you
Like,
don't know everything that we're up to. Okay, cool.
Not you
Anyway.
specifically. I'm talking. See, this is what I'm.
Cool. Okay, I need to know. I'm at a bit of a crossroads, Theo. I need to know what you're after.
What I'm after? Why do you? That's. Did someone tell you I was after something?
I don't know. There's not enough information about you out there to know what you
Yeah.
want to do or why you're doing things you're doing, why you're keeping secrets, why you're bringing people back from the dead.
This is a lot for a Tuesday, like late afternoon.
I asked you if you wanted to do this
We'll
over
meet
the
up in
phone.
person. That's still. Where do you want to meet up?
I left a note.
You can say it on the phone. Where do you want to meet up?
Let's meet up in Central. No,
Not Central
let's
Park.
meet at the coffee shop near. I changed the location on the. I left a note for you on. Don't go there. Yeah, don't go there. Go to the coffee shop near the core.
It was the same one. So this is the same coffee shop that y'all went for. Like, oh, okay, sure. I really don't know how to feel about the what I'm after question, but I guess I'll find out more information when I meet you there.
I just don't know enough about you, Theo.
Why do you need to know anything about me?
Because you are actively involved in my life and the lives of my friends and making decisions that impact our literal life and death.
That was something that Ezra had asked for, and that is part of the deal that we made.
Even as a handler, you do that. You make
so
decisions
you wanted
that
to know
impact
what
us.
I am and what I want? Do you ask that of every person or being that becomes a handler or you work with?
Only after they bring someone back from the dead. And then she hangs up.
Oof. I wish you could just see what Theo's face looks like, but you can't. So you have that conversation. You're walking down the street, crossing the street, and Marcus is like stepping in line with you. It's like, so we got found out by Theo. Good times. I thought we were sneaky. It's like really sarcastic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that you all got caught with me there. That I don't.
It's literally fine. Like this is fun. It's like what Marcus says, and then Ace is like, I don't like being seen, but at least it was a handler and not someone else, I guess.
To be fair, I do think I will take the brunt of this, and I think that once Theo finds out everything, they'll forget you were even there.
And then Marcus like picks up, like just slowly lifts a hand and the pointer finger. It's like, is it? I'm gonna say that's not correct. Actually, I think that like based off of the non-smelling dog in the apartment and the fact that his eyes are glowing, that he will definitely remember exactly who was in the apartment because he called you.
Mean, as an
called you.
expression, everything else will matter so much more once he finds out what's going on. Everything that I've been involved in, that'll seem like nothing.
Okay.
I
Whatever
mean,
you say. Just be careful.
If I told a Fae where you lived, you'd be a little upset.
A little, yeah.
And you'd forget about the other people who were there with you and really mad about the person who told.
You worry me very much, just in general. And as Ace is getting ready to say something, that you see just out of the corner of your eye, you don't have to roll for this because you know exactly what they look like. You see the smoke of your imp kind of translucent coming over to you, essentially, coming over. And they can also see the outline of it. No one really can. So it's kind of the same thing that like Cordelia does when she's in public, like is like invisible but like in the middle of everyone. And it's going to talk to you. Found the crow.
And
It surrounded me with other crows, and then it chased me away.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I do what Mistresses says. That's all.
Did you get any information from following it?
It looked extremely sad that it was alone. It was waiting for someone there. And then it saw me, and then more crows came.
So not so alone to want your company, unfortunately.
Not mine. No. But I did what the mistress says. Is there anything else?
Does she know, like, okay, I don't know what an imp would eat. Um, I whatever it is, I'm sure she has some in her bag. Uh, and she's gonna give it to the imp as a thank you.
Oh man. Okay. I love that. Sorry. I love that. Not talking in voice. I love that. But I would say probably like caramel popcorn, like or caramel corn, maybe. You just have that. Like, and the thing is, like, it's like just crumbled. Like they like it, like just munched down. And you just have it, and you like dig into like your front pocket, produce it, and it literally hovers over, goes over to them. It looks like it just vanishes out of your hand, and they just hear munching sounds. Yes. This is like, oh, fuck, that's so fucking creepy. All right, and then as that happens, I'll keep going. You get a call from Kat on your phone. Well, actually, no, you still have your headpiece in, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you should not come back to the court.
Why?
So it has nothing to do with what you just did, which is weird, but it is. I'm glad for that. The cleaners want to have a word with you.
Megan's like thinking of anything that she could have done.
What did Megan do? They my understanding, now keep in mind, like, I just found this out, so it's very fresh news. So like I personally wouldn't come back to the court because they're mobilizing. You took something from a warehouse? And they found out what it was, and they're not happy.
I mean, I don't have it.
That doesn't help.
I don't know how they're gonna prove it was me.
They found out and classified what it was. They know you broke in. They just didn't know what you took. Now they do. And they're not happy. Shit.
The consequences of my own actions.
It hits me in my face. It's like, so, you should keep a low profile. I'll find out more information and tell you if I can. Just don't come back. At least not through the front door. I don't. I'm assuming everyone hears that because we're all you're all on a public.
Yeah.
Thing. So you can see Marcus just like look down at you, and then Ace has a very conflicted look of pride, but also, God fucking damn it! Like, I knew this was gonna happen, kind of thing. And that happens unless there's anything else you want to do.
Well, seeing that she can't go home.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. She's gonna text Theo or just be like, I'm coming over.
So you're going to his house. The question marks in that chat. He like just sends 3 question marks and like, you hung up on me. You wanted to meet at a coffee shop. Now you want to meet at my house? Question mark.
Something's changed.
Okay. Question mark. Sure. And that's it. Going back to my house, I guess, and that's about it. So yeah, and with that, let's see, I'm torn between going to Millie and then going to Mo, but let's go to Millie first. See what happens, and then we're gonna go.
Oh, I was gonna say rock, paper, scissors, but okay.
Oh, hey, rock, paper, scissors if you want to. Sure. I'm fine. All right, cool. No, it's good. It's good. So yeah, Millie,
All
go. So you broke Ezra's door. You're leaving Ezra's apartment. Where are you going?
I think they're going back to the core because I
Sure.
don't want to go. Yeah,
Sure, it's
let's
fine.
do
They're
it.
not looking for you. Oddly enough. So you go to the core. You roll up on the core. Just like as you said, it looks like the normal building. There's a lot of people out front that look like they're mobilizing. So there looks like 2 vans that are being filled with cleaners. The cleaner branch specializes in usually removing memories or like removing information, but also to obtain people. And they do it really quickly. So they look like they're getting ready to go get someone, is what you notice. And you walk up to them because they're like near the front door. They look at you. One of them's just like, "Oh, hey, you're part of S12, right?"
Yes. Can I help you?
If you don't mind. We are looking for Megan.
I might.
Megan Frost. What?
I said I might. Like, you might. I need to get to my room. I'm not feeling well.
Oh, apologies. But do you know where Megan Frost is?
No, I don't.
Well, if you do come across her, let us know where she is. We have to, unfortunately, apprehend her.
Understood. I'll see if I can get in contact with her.
Very much appreciated. Hope you feel better. And they dip out. They all like start bustling into the car, but they do that while you're walking in, and you're gonna go to your dorm. That is on the same floor, but not on the same hallway of Megan's hideout. So you're going to where? You are going to your dorm, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is there anything you wanted to do?
They are gonna like warn Megan. Like, despite everything that's happened, like there's a little camaraderie that has to happen.
It has to be.
What the fuck has Megan done to you? Y'all got in a fight. Megan was sitting here reaping her own consequences.
Megan do to you. All right.
No, I'm joking.
yeah.
It's a simple. The cleaners are looking for you. You probably shouldn't come here. Skull emoji.
Megan's phone's like off at this point. I imagine she threw it like in a body of water
Oh,
as a way to see.
so going full like taking out all information, baby. Awesome. All right,
I would
cool.
like to think as the phone is sinking into like whatever body of water, that's the last text before it just fizzes out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Hudson River.
Mm-hmm.
It's not coming back. If it does, it's probably mutated. So you do that. You send out the warning. You lay back on your bed. I'm assuming, or like just going to take a moment.
Mm-hmm. Just flops.
Just flops. And then what you hear, actually there may be something gonna happen. Yeah, you're good. So what's gonna happen is you don't want to get to the bottom of what's going on.
I don't know if you've noticed what happened today, but I'm just a little tired.
So you don't, and then this is another voice that transitions from secrets. Is like, so you don't want to fuck them up, is what I'm hearing.
I feel like you're taking my emotions out of context if that's what
What
you're
do you
asking.
want to do then? Because you were getting ready to rip his arm apart, my understanding. I thought I showed up to a party. Like,
It
that's what I
wasn't
was expecting.
necessarily ripping, it was more or less destroying with magic, exploding, rendering, tearing asunder in more of a metaphorical and fiery lyrical sense than an actual
Ripping his
literal
arm
sense.
off. You can call it whatever fancy terms you want, but let's call a spade, Millie. You wanted to hurt him. You wanted him to hurt. That's what you wanted. Didn't matter what he went through.
I wanted to take the arm away. I didn't. Hurting him would have been a consequence, and pain is temporary.
Did you want to help him? The secrets says. Or do you want to hurt
I don't
him?
think there's anything I can do. I tried. I messed up, and I'm tired. I wonder if I can rip my skin off, and maybe that'll get rid of all of you. Or I should just sleep forever and find some sleeping beauty spell. I don't know. The magic is fucked here, and I can do anything if I really wanted to. I could curse myself.
Please don't curse yourself, all of them say. We will leave you alone. But we will be back tomorrow.
I find that highly unlikely. But if you want to bother me early, at least let me sleep.
Your wish is my command. And they go quiet. Pass away. You pass to sleep. Not away. Please don't. So roll weird for me.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
An 8.
Oh yay, we got a success, baby. So you get, as you're drifting off to sleep, you're getting a voice in your head. It's not any of the voices that you've been hearing. You're not sure what it is. It doesn't sound like anything worrying. But it might be like a gut feeling that gains like an impulse of some sort, or like a gut feeling that like gains words. And says, you need to find Mo. You need to find her. But you fade into sleep. Not sure if you remember that. We'll see. Or the voices might be there for you in the morning. Who's to say? Now. Hello, Mo. How you doing? Hi. Alright. So you going back to the apartment, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Willow and Toe is the best way to put that. Can you describe how you're getting ready for your evening?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Mo was like, I'll dress in something nice. And then she was like, I don't own anything nice. So she like is digging through like a chest full of really old clothes. Like, gosh, well, yeah, probably about 10-ish years worth, where she, after she picked up and moved to New York, she just threw all of her old clothes in a chest and then forgot about it for years. Don't ask about spring cleaning. So she is like rifling through them, picking out dresses. No, this is dumb. And settles on a nice, like, I don't know what they're called. They're like, it's like a turtleneck dress. And it's not too formal, but it's not too casual either. So she's like, okay, this will work. And she doesn't have good shoes, so she just wears her combat boots because it's Mo.
What's the color of the dress again?
The dress is gray.
Okay, cool.
It's like a nice pale gray, and she's just got these clunky black combat boots.
This is amazing.
She does her makeup. She never does makeup, so it looks a little off. Like the wings on her eyeliner are just a little lopsided, and she's got like dark brown lipstick and can't contour for shit. But she doesn't need it. She's got great cheekbones. Anyway, so she kind of like comes out of her room and she looks at Willow. She's like, "What do you think?"
Is it
Be
supposed
honest
to be?
now.
Is it supposed to be uneven like that?
What's supposed to be uneven? What's uneven?
Your eyeliner?
Ah, shit. She rushes back into the bathroom.
Did you want me to do something?
Can you do eyeliner?
I can do whatever you need me to. I am a fae. I'm going to say that again.
I know. I don't think I'm that desperate. It's fine.
Are you sure? It's coffee. I'm just saying it for fun now.
It's fine. I got this.
All right. I would there's a little smudge right here. You just wanna, just leave it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Thank you.
The eyeliner you can get away with. It's totally fine.
Okay.
You look lovely.
I'm leaving. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if TV works. I never use it, but it works. There's beer in the fridge if that's your sort of thing. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have cup noodles?
Probably, honestly. Just look through the pantry.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Ramen or
Good
something.
luck with good luck with your date. That's what that is.
It's not a date. It's not a date. It's not a date.
It is.
It might be a date. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. And you rush off. You have enough time because you decided not to go to Ezra's apartment. So good for you. On your way there, you go into, let's say it takes about, do you take a lift or do you take just to get there on time? Or do you want to get there fashionably late?
I'll take a lift. I'm afraid
take a lift. It's all good. It luckily does not talk to you, doesn't ask all these questions, leaves you
I'm
be.
like hurriedly
Got
putting in loops.
Putting in loops. Awesome. You get dropped off in front of this really nice restaurant. It's not like there's a dress code or anything like that, but it has a very nice vibe. It's very how do I put it? I wouldn't say speakeasy-ish, but like the inside looks like a speakeasy because clearly there's no like actual door mechanic of like password, like so there's nothing like that. So you do worry about that. Got really nice lighting, ambiance. The music's going. There's plenty of people. Yep. There's people. It's a nice vibe. Do your thing. You're looking for Damien. You didn't see him in the front, so you assume that, and it's the time, so it is 6:30. It is almost dark now because again, fall time. You walk in. You look around. You see in a corner booth, kind of like facing the door. You see him, and his back is to you. He's on his phone. He's waiting.
Okay. I will kind of like smooth down my dress, and after like a long consideration, I will take off my ring and just tuck it into my purse.
Okay. So you walk through. No one bothers you as you walk through. Can you roll weird for me?
I hate that. Thank you.
I love this for you.
I hate it so much. I hate it. Oh God.
Of course, that's when it passes. So don't worry, it's all good. Don't worry. As you're walking through the crowd, you feel someone brush past you that's shorter than you by a lot. It feels like a kid passed you. but no one's there. It's a bar. There shouldn't be. Like, this is like a
Yeah.
adult time, so it's kind of like your thought is, who's bringing their kids this late out to a bar? But you don't see a kid. So then you keep going. And you're like, whatever. Okay. As you go up behind him, you're getting ready to like probably say something to him. You roll sharp for me.
Sharp.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
Yay.
So he's on his phone. He was like looking at messages from someone named Rose. Rose Lucas specifically. And then as it closes, you can see on his wallpaper screen that there's a picture of him and a younger woman that looks like she's 21, 22, early 20s in a graduation cap and gown. And he's like hugging her on the side. Big grin on his face. And that's when he notices that you're standing there. Oh, hey Mo.
Hi.
You look lovely.
Thank you. So I don't know what he looks like. So do you.
Oh, right. So he turns around. You can see that he's still wearing his leather jacket, but he's wearing like a better, instead of like a turtleneck, he's wearing a button-down white shirt. Really nice pants, like well-fitted jeans. He is wearing boots as well, but they look clean, like not like the boots that he was wearing earlier. Luckily, he looks very nice. Like he looks like he shaved a little bit. Smells wonderful. Definitely took a shower. He pulled on stops that he was able to for traveling purposes because he's only here for a week. So he pulled out whatever he could for a date right now. He looks up at you and instead of his usual like stoic face, or like he doesn't normally smile, or like it's usually like a tiny smile. It's this crooked boyish grin that he shoots at you. He's like, hey, so it seems like a really nice place, right?
Yeah, it does. I feel like I kind of missed the dress code a little bit.
No, I don't. Well, you look lovely. I don't think it really matters.
Thanks.
Though those boots are killer, though. Like, I'm just gonna...
They have killed. That's not a joke.
Why? Wow, you're adorable. All right. So anyway, so should we? You said you wanted to get to know each other.
Yeah. Forgive me. It's been a long time, but
It has for me too. It's okay.
Okay. Cool.
Take it easy.
Yeah, of course. You wanna order something or?
Oh, I just got a beer. So far, I was waiting for you to order food. It's been a while for me too. Wasn't really a thought in my head. But also didn't think that I would be going on a date this week. I thought I would literally just be looking into new job prospects and then going back home.
Yeah, I wanted last time we saw each other back in. Yeah, I wanted to say something, but there was a lot happening.
Yeah, I can imagine you lost someone that's close to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we was processing the best way we could, but I had seen the way that you had handled it, and it impressed me.
Well, thank you. You impressed me too. It's just in a way I was not expecting. Your team did a lot, but they got things done in a very efficient way.
They're great.
Mm-hmm. Your kids.
They're good kids. Yeah, my kids.
Mm-hmm. I would like to ask you more about yourself, but you kind of told me earlier that I needed to be more long-term situation before you tell me certain things.
Uh, yeah. Well, it's that's a little. It's tied into a lot of deep stuff. So we could start from the beginning if you want.
What's
Work
the
our way
beginning?
up. Well, I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas. Didn't really get along well with my folks, so I hung out at the neighbor's house a lot, just growing up, and I dreamed about getting away, and I did. First thing I could, turned 18. I enlisted in the Army, Special Forces.
Got that vibe? Like jerks his jaw at your dog tags?
And did a couple tours, came back a couple different times. The kid I grew up with, Dion, he was good to me. He was really good to me, and I think I loved him a lot. And I lost him too. About 10 years now. That's a short story.
I understand. I can tell you something that might. Well, first of all, thank you for letting me know that. He reaches across, lifts his hand up to you to like hold yours.
I'll take it.
It's like, and he like dips his other hand in to show that he's wearing a necklace, and it has a ring on it. I don't know what happened, but my wife passed away giving childbirth. So it should have been the happiest day of her lives, and it wasn't. Her name was Delilah. I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised. And our daughter together. It was
That her?
Yeah.
With my chin. Yep.
Yep. She wants to know where I am in regards to why I'm at a bar, dressed the way I am, and is asking several questions of me right now, and I'm trying not to give her away too much. I'm trying to leave some mystique behind that. So she's sending a lot of these eyeball emojis, and he like holds up his phone. He's like, "What's going on?" Like is what she's sending my way.
What the kids do when they want to like tell you that they're onto you.
But couldn't they just write it out or call? I do better with phone calls. Personally.
I do better with phone calls too. Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't understand why they constantly Megan's fingers just fly across the keyboard. Like I
literally think that Rose's fingers are gonna like fly off every time. She just goes on it. Like I don't understand. It's
incredible. It's kind of inspiring, honestly.
A little, but also not for me. Good for them, not for me. Yeah, he squeezes your hand, but I understand in some ways what it's like. So again, take all the time. We're just here. Just us. Did you want anything to drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a whiskey.
What kind of whiskey?
Crown.
Okay. Cool. And he turns around to like wave someone over. He's like, and I guess order some food, an appetizer, and then we can start from there. You can order for us. If you want.
I don't pick up the menu. Oh, fear.
Fear, here it is. Cool. So give me 1 second. You pick up the menu. What you see is, give me a little second. There you are. You pick up the menu. It reads the title of the restaurant. You see a couple of appetizers, calamari, all this other stuff. Then the next line, you read chapter 20. You are sleeping. You're awoken to the smell, bacon, eggs, French toast. The sun is streaming in through your windows, through like sheer curtains. You can hear pots and pans moving around in the kitchen. And you're woken up to this smell. And it smells amazing. What do you do?
I like stretch, turn over, sit up. Am I at home?
You're at home. You're at your. Would you say that you had an apartment back in Texas?
We had a house.
You had a house in Texas. All right, so yeah. You have a house in Texas. Okay. Are you going into the kitchen? Right.
First, I'll stop by Sasha's room first.
All right.
I just want to see if she's up first.
All right, so you do that. You're gonna go down the hall, to the bedroom. She is 4 at this time. There is a lot of like someone like plastered her name across like in like styrofoam style, like pink. You open the door, or you slowly creep the door open. It's a weekend, so y'all don't have to be anywhere. She's like bundled in her, what is it, like she has like comforter on comforter on comforter, like she's got squashmallows or like a variation of squashmallows during this time, whatever that might be, pillows. So she made like an impromptu blanket fort thing that she is like cocooning in right now. You see the top of her hair, her bonnet fell off, so like her like curls are just out wild. And she's drooling out of the side of her mouth.
I will just smile to myself and just slowly creep the door closed again.
And you go down that hallway to the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
All right. You see the back of Dion. And practice eased making breakfast. In comparison to the last time you saw this memory of him, he's a little bit more built, just a little bit more, a little taller looking, not really, because like I think he's been the same height, but it looks like he is. And he's now focused on making French toast right now. He's made everything else. It's like off to the side on plates. He's wearing an apron.
I come up to him and just kind of like settle my chin on his shoulder. I'm like, that smells good.
Oh yeah, I know. It's your favorite.
It is my favorite. Anything like, is this a special occasion or
what? No. Like you just, I mean, it's been a while since we've all been together like this, so I guess that's a special occasion.
That's pretty special to me.
Blackberry jam, right?
It's the best kind.
That is. So then you see him layering on these, I forgot what kind of bread it is, but it's that thick bread. The one that's like, it's not normal bread, but it's like super thick. I think you can get them at IHOP, whatever it might be. But coated with butter, with the blackberry jam and syrup on the side. Uh, Eggs, bacon, scrambled for you. There's an island, usually like a little bar stools, any plates it. And he's like, "How are you doing?"
I'm good. I'm all right. I still got. I can't do math. What, like 2 weeks before I'm deployed again? So we're good.
I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I'm gonna miss you too. But it'll be over before you know it, and then I'm done for good. I promise.
That's good to hear. Because, well, you already know Sasha misses you. That's an obvious. She's sleeping a lot more soundly now that you're here. I saw that. She's gone to the world right now.
Mm. I love you.
I love you too. He looks up at you. He looks like he's getting ready to cry. I would say you do not remember this happening in this memory. Or he had said, "I love you too," and like reached over and kissed you. This time he's looking down, looks back up at you. He's crying or getting ready to cry. Stop holding on to me, Mo.
What do you mean?
This is, you can't, you're not supposed to be here.
What are you talking about? This is our house.
That's not what I mean. Something's wrong, isn't it?
Please don't do this.
I'm sorry. You're not supposed to be here. I'm sorry.
No, don't do this. Don't do this. No, we can stay. We can stay.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Sorry, I love you. Not like this. And then in a split second, you're back at the bar. Are you okay?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
You're crying.
I'm
Do I need to take you home?
No, I think I'm so sorry, Damien. I think I gotta go.
Okay, I can call a taxi for you or
Yeah,
something.
if that's okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wanted to do this.
It's okay. It is okay. He like reaches
Right.
across and grabs your hands. It's okay. Take all the time you need. And
Okay.
at that moment, I'm gonna give you something, Mo.
Ooh, fun.
It's actually going to be something I'm hiding from the audience until a later date. But
Ooh,
it's going to be added.
fun!
It's going to be added to your character sheet. So get ready for that.
Okay.
But as you are prepping to step outside, he like waves a taxi for you, and he looks really sad at you. Closes the door behind you. Tops the roof of the car. Kind of like talks with you like through eye contact is the best way to put it. As you go off. And then as you take the car, you're driving down, you hear next to you, sounds like it's next to you. See you later, Mo. and you fade away. And we are going to end it right there, everyone. Thank you so very much for this. I am Sade or Ambrose, she, they pronouns. And we're going to start from reverse order. Jess.
What up? My name is Jazz, also known as Cinder Scoria on Twitter. That's usually where you can find me hanging out. You can also find me at, here, Girls Run These Worlds, but also at Queen's Court Games, Zeal Zaddy, and X-Row Crow, which Zeal Zaddy and X-Row Crow are on hiatus at the moment, but they will be back soon. Yeah, that's me. Hi. I'm fine.
As long as
I said that in Mo's voice. I'm fine.
you did say it in Mo's voice. I was like, okay. Sorry. Red. How are you?
Hi, I'm Mischievous Red. I'm good. But I can also be found on Mixdabber Studios playing their Windy City After Dark game, playing my not so friendly Toreador. Sundays at 4 p.m. Central. Aside from that, I'm pretty much unavailable for a little bit because I'm getting married.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I won't be around, but check out all these other amazing people.
Awesome. And Vin.
Hi guys, I'm Vin, and I'm also fine. All right, y'all. Again, I'm Vin at VinVoxV on Twitter. Catch me on Saturdays on World of Darkness for Hunter's Garage, a Hunter Reckoning actual play, which I said Saturday premieres tomorrow on YouTube. Check that out. We're having a great time. Completely opposite character and the same amount of fuckery. It just sticks to me.
It's just the vibes.
It's just the vibes, I guess. Check out my Twitter for announcements and all that stuff. I post a lot of casting calls for both TTRPG and voice acting because I want to see you get involved. Just start doing it. You can be like me. Yeah.
And Iris.
Hello, my name is Iris Wyndham. I'm fine. And yeah, you can find me here, or you will be able to after our short little reprieve. I might be doing some other things on this channel soon, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Hi everyone. I am Sade or Ambrose, she, they pronouns. I was the keeper for this evening. You cannot find me here next week or for the next 2-3 weeks because we like everyone was saying, we are going to be on a little bit of a break, but we will be back. And we will let you know when that will be. If I remember correctly, we'll be back November 14th, if I remember correctly. But yes, we will. That's when we will be there. But until then, taking a little bit of a break. Going to do some prepping on my end. These wonderful people here did such an amazing job with this really extremely intense, holy shit episode. I am blown away once again. I'm trying not to cry. I am not okay. I'm not gonna. So like, how dare you make me cry almost in character? Any of you, all of you, every single last one of you. How fucking dare. But yeah, you can find me actually on Thursday on the Lovely Craftians Twitch at 7:00. We're going to be doing our Q&A session. So if you have any questions about the Lovely Craftians podcast, which we wrapped up, we're also on hiatus because for seasons, for years, we ended our story for at least this arc. So if you have any questions, please ask us. Ask me what makes Daddy Glenn so daddy, which is a very well-known question. I get thrown my way several times for some reason. I never give an answer, but maybe this time I might provide it. Other than that, we're there. Other than that, I'm just going to be writing stories. I'm probably going to be doing art for this. So actually during the 3 weeks, you might see some stuff on my TikTok that I'll be pushing in some way or another because I have access to clips and I could do that and I have audio. So let's go, baby. But other than that, if anything, there's anything else I'm forgetting right now because I'm feeling things, you can check me out on Twitter at ssambrose_. I will be promoting anything that I'm doing there. But until then, thank you all. I do not know if we're rating anyone. Are we rating anyone? No. Oh man. Other than that, yes, thank you for everyone for stopping in. I wish we had a raid target, but I would like to support anyone that might be after us, so that might be following through. So until then, we'll see you next time. Take care.